Hello, my name is Taylor Graham and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a full look. I'm going to be using this stack from Baddie Cosmetics for the inner corner, showing you how to apply that and make that pop. If you would like to know how I got this grungy glam moment, I don't know what I'm calling this, then please keep on watching. Okay, bye. Alright, I'm priming my eyelids right now. I think because I'm going to be using like a really chunky shimmer shadow that I'm going to do my eyes first so it doesn't get all over my foundation. And the primer that I'm using is the Revolution Cut Crease Canvas in the shade Illustrate. And I'm just tapping that all over my lid. And I'm going to be going in with some Melt Cosmetics shadows today. The stack that I'm mainly going to be using is the Rust stack, so it's like these really pretty like rusty tones. And then I think on the lid I'm going to use one from the Gunmetal stack. The first shadow I'm going to use is Rubbish from Melt. It's just like a warm, pukey, mustardy brown. And I'm just going to take a little bit of that on this Morphe and Jaclyn Hill JH30 brush and just roughly run that throughout my crease. Okay, now that I've got that all blown out with a larger brush, I'm going to use something a little bit smaller and more dense to pack on the color. And I'm using that same Rubbish shadow. Okay, now I'm going in with a slightly smaller brush and the shade Rust, also from the Rust stack. And I'm just gonna run that through my crease. I'm keeping that lower than the previous Rubbish shade that we just applied. Now I'm going to build up that Rust shade just a little bit more. Now I'm going to take a little bit of Rot from that same stack just on the tip of that brush and run it through the crease. Just trying to deepen up this outer corner and deepen up the crease just a little bit. Now I'm going to take just a little bit of Dark Matter, which is just a matte black shadow, and tap it right on the outer corner. Don't worry about all of this right here, I'll clean that up here in a second, but next color we're going to go in with is this pretty like, I don't know, navy like glittery gunmetal color, and it's called Gunmetal from the Gunmetal stack, also from Melt Cosmetics. And I'm just going to take that on my finger and apply it to my lid. Now I'm just taking a makeup wipe and cleaning up any fallout that we got. Okay, now I think I'm going to go ahead and do the inner corner. And for that, first I'm going to use some white concealer. This is the ColourPop No Filter Concealer in Fair 00. I'm going to take a little tiny brush and just pat this in. Now over top of that, I'm going to be using this little neon stack here from Batty Cosmetics, and I'm going to use that bright yellow. Take that on that same brush and pat it right over that white base. Alright, now that we look totally crazy, let's do our face makeup. For foundation, I am using my Ride or Die go-to, the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow, and this is the shade 202 Creamy Neutral. I just put a little bit of that on the back of my hand, and I'm going to go ahead and bounce my Beauty Blender into it. Okay, now I'm going to conceal, and the concealer that I'm going to be using is the e.l.f. 16 Hour Camo Concealer in the shade Light Peach. And I'm just applying this under my eyes, on my chin, forehead, and under my contour. Just like that. And I'm just gonna blend this out with my Beauty Blender. Okay, now I'm gonna do a little bit of cream contouring with the e.l.f. 16 Hour Camo Concealer in Tan Latte. And I'm gonna use a Kat Von D number 40 concealer brush to blend that out. Now to blend out my cheeks, I'm just gonna switch back over to my Beauty Blender and pounce that in. Now to set my face, I'm gonna go in with the Airspun Naturally Neutral Setting Powder. Now I'm going to bronze up my skin using the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. And I'm taking this on a JH02 brush. Now I'm going to contour. Oh, what's up on my hair? Excuse me. Excuse me. Thank you. Now I'm gonna contour using the Girl Boss Powder Contour Palette, and I'm going to use this lighter shade right here. Now I'm gonna take the clean side of my Beauty Blender and dip into this banana shade right here and clean up my contour just a little bit. Just like that. I'm also going to take this down the sides of my nose. Now I'm going to take a big fluffy brush and just dust that off. And while I'm dusting, I'm blending the bronzer and the contour all together so that there's no harsh lines. Now for blush, I'm going in with the Maybelline Fit Me blush in pink, and I'm taking this on a JH04 brush. And for my under eyes, I'm going to go in with the KKW Beauty, it's broken. The KKW Beauty Brightening Powder in shade 1. And I'm going to be very careful not to break any more of it because I might cry. Alright, and before I set down all of these powders, I kind of want to do some fake freckles today. I've never done fake freckles because I have freckles and I work so hard to cover them up. But I thought I'd give it a shot, and I'm hating it. Meh. At least we can say we tried. So now I'm going to set my face, and I'm going to use the NYX Matte Finish Setting Spray. For highlight, I'm going to go in with this ColourPop palette called This Is For You, and I am going to use this middle shade right here. I'm also going to take that down the center of my nose. And on my brow bone. And to help blend the highlighter with the blush, I'm going to use this ColourPop pressed highlighter, and I think it's called Taffy. It doesn't have the name on it anymore, but I think that's what it's called. I'm gonna go ahead and do my brows off of camera, and I'll be right back. Brows are done, and now I'm going to finish up the lower lash line. And let me know if you would want a tutorial, like a more in-depth tutorial on how I do my eyebrows, and I'll try to do that for you.
Where is my eyeliner?
Found it. I'm gonna take this Maybelline Eye Studio gel liner in Blackest Black. I'm gonna run that in my waterline and along my lower lash line. Now I'm gonna take Rot from the Rust Stack and smudge out that liner. Now I'm gonna take Rust from the Rust Stack and run that right underneath Rot on this little pencil brush. And now I'm gonna take Rubbish on a fluffier pencil brush and smoke that all out. I'm going to apply some mascara and lashes. The lashes I'll be wearing are from Adelantis Beauty, and they're in the style Bombshell, and I'll be right back. Alright, lashes are on. Now it's time for lips. I'm gonna go in with my current favorite nude lip concoction, and to start it off, this is the NYX Suede Matte Lip Liner in Sandstorm. Now I'm gonna go in with the ColourPop Luxe Lipstick in Third Eye and pat this along the outer corners of my lips. Now I'm going in with that same ColourPop Luxe Lipstick, but this time in the shade Boy. And I'm going to pat that in the center of my lips. This is the finished look. So that concludes this grungy neon makeup tutorial. I hope you guys liked it. Don't forget to like and subscribe and comment down below any other videos that you might want to see. And with that being said, bye-bye, hon. I might cry. Hello.